High in the Himalayas, the Yarlung Tsangpo River carves its way through the Tibetan Plateau. This is no ordinary river, it is the lifeblood of multiple nations. It holds immense strategic importance. China, India, and Bangladesh all depend on its waters. For millennia, the river has shaped the destinies of these countries. It has also been a source of both cooperation and contention. The Yarlung Tsangpo is not just a river, it is a symbol of the complex geopolitical realities of the region. The river's significance is multifaceted. It provides vital water resources for agriculture, industry, and human consumption. It also holds immense hydropower potential, a source of clean energy that is increasingly sought after. But this potential comes with risks, as the construction of dams and other infrastructure can have far-reaching environmental and social consequences. The Yarlung Tsangpo is a lifeline for millions of people. It is also a source of immense geopolitical tension. As China seeks to assert its dominance in the region, its actions on the river have raised alarm bells in India and Bangladesh. The stage is set for a potential water war, a conflict with devastating consequences for all involved. The Yarlung Tsangpo River takes a dramatic turn around the eastern end of the Himalayas, carving its way through some of the most rugged and remote terrain on Earth. This is the Great Bend, a place where the river's course changes direction sharply, creating a natural wonder that has fascinated geographers and scientists for generations. It is a geographical marvel, a testament to the incredible forces of nature that have shaped our planet over millions of years. The river, known here as the Siang in India and the Jamuna in Bangladesh, descends rapidly through deep gorges, creating a series of powerful rapids and waterfalls that are both beautiful and treacherous. The Great Bend is a formidable natural barrier, a place where the river's power is on full display, and where the landscape is both awe-inspiring and intimidating. It has isolated this region of the Tibetan Plateau, creating a natural fortress that has protected its unique ecosystems and cultures from outside influence for centuries. It has also made it one of the most inaccessible places on Earth, a place where few have ventured and even fewer have lived. For centuries, the Great Bend has captivated explorers and adventurers, drawing them with its promise of discovery and its reputation for danger. Its sheer cliffs and raging rapids have posed a challenge for even the most intrepid, a place where the forces of nature are in full control. The region's remoteness has also allowed unique cultures and ecosystems to thrive, untouched by the outside world, preserving a way of life that has remained unchanged for generations. It is a place of extraordinary beauty and biodiversity, a living museum of natural history that offers a glimpse into the past. However, this pristine environment is now under threat, as modern development encroaches on this remote and fragile ecosystem. China's ambitious plans for hydropower development have cast a long shadow over the Great Bend, raising concerns about the impact on the environment and local communities. The proposed Motuo Hydropower Station, if built, would be the largest dam in the world, a project of unprecedented scale and ambition. It would forever alter the landscape and ecology of this unique region, transforming a natural wonder into an industrial site. The Great Bend is a testament to the power of nature, a place where the forces of water and rock have created something truly extraordinary. It is a reminder of the delicate balance that exists between humanity and the environment, a balance that is easily disrupted by our actions. As China pursues its development goals, it must carefully consider the potential consequences for this fragile ecosystem and the people who depend on it, ensuring that progress does not come at the cost of nature's fortress. China is known for its ambitious infrastructure projects. The Motuo Hydropower Station would be its most audacious yet. Planned for the heart of the Great Bend, it would dwarf all other dams. It would generate an estimated 60,000 megawatts of electricity. This would be 3 times the output of the Three Gorges Dam. The engineering challenges are immense. The dam would need to withstand the immense pressure of the river. It would also need to be built in one of the most seismically active regions on Earth. Chinese engineers are confident. They believe they can overcome these challenges. The Motuo Dam is more than just an engineering marvel. It is a symbol of China's growing technological prowess. It is a statement of its determination to become a global leader in renewable energy. The project has captured the imagination of the world. It has also fueled anxieties about China's growing influence and its environmental impact. The success or failure of the Motuo Hydropower Station has implications far beyond China's borders. It will be closely watched by engineers, environmentalists, and policymakers around the world. Section 4. A Herculean task. The challenges of building in the Himalayas. Building a mega dam in the Himalayas is a daunting task. The sheer scale of the project, combined with the unique challenges posed by the environment, makes it one of the most difficult engineering feats in the world. The remote location, treacherous terrain, and extreme weather conditions present formidable logistical challenges. The Himalayas are known for their unpredictable weather, which can change rapidly, making planning and execution even more complex. The region is prone to earthquakes, landslides, and flash floods. These natural disasters can strike without warning, causing significant delays and damage to construction efforts. Transporting heavy equipment and materials to the construction site would be a logistical nightmare. The narrow, winding roads are not designed to handle the weight and size of the machinery needed for such a massive project. The nearest major city is Lhasa, over 800 kilometers away. This distance adds another layer of complexity, as supplies and personnel must be transported over long distances. The only access is via narrow, winding mountain roads. These roads are often in poor condition and can be blocked by landslides, making travel slow and hazardous. These roads are often blocked by landslides. Clearing the debris can take days or even weeks, further delaying the project. The construction of new roads and tunnels would be required. This would involve cutting through solid rock and navigating around natural obstacles, adding to the project's complexity. This would further increase the project's environmental footprint. The delicate ecosystem of the Himalayas could be severely impacted by the construction activities, leading to long-term environmental consequences. The high altitude and thin air pose risks to the health and safety of workers. Working at such elevations can lead to altitude sickness, which can be debilitating and even life-threatening. The threat of altitude sickness and other health problems would be constant. Workers would need to be closely monitored and provided with medical support to ensure their well-being. Special accommodations and medical facilities would be needed. These facilities would have to be equipped to handle a range of medical issues, from minor injuries to serious health conditions. The harsh weather conditions, with freezing winters and scorching summers, would also hamper construction efforts. Workers would need to be prepared for extreme temperatures and sudden weather changes. The challenges of building the Motuo Hydropower Station are immense. They are not insurmountable. With the right planning and resources, it is possible to overcome these obstacles, but they will require extraordinary engineering innovation, meticulous planning, and a significant financial investment. Advanced technology and innovative construction techniques will be essential to tackle the unique challenges of the Himalayas. The costs of the project are estimated to be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. This significant financial commitment reflects the complexity and scale of the undertaking, but the potential benefits could be equally monumental. Section 5. Environmental tremors, the fragile ecosystem at risk. The Yarlung Tsangpo Grand Canyon, often referred to as the world's deepest canyon, is a sanctuary of unparalleled natural beauty and biodiversity. The Motuo Hydropower Station has sparked intense debate about its potential environmental impact. This massive infrastructure project, while promising to generate significant amounts of renewable energy, has raised alarms among environmentalists and local communities. Critics argue that the dam would have devastating consequences for the region's fragile ecosystem. They fear that the construction and operation of the dam could irreversibly alter the natural landscape and disrupt the delicate balance of life that has thrived here for millennia. The dam's reservoir would inundate vast swaths of land, submerging forests, meadows, and wetlands. These areas are not just picturesque landscapes, they are vital habitats for countless species. This land is home to a rich diversity of flora and fauna, from towering trees to tiny insects. Every organism plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance. The dam would block the natural flow of the river, creating a barrier that aquatic species cannot easily overcome. This would disrupt the migration patterns of fish and other aquatic species. Many fish species rely on free-flowing rivers to reach their spawning grounds. This could lead to a decline in fish populations, affecting not only the fish but also the entire food web that depends on them. It could also impact the livelihoods of communities that depend on fishing. For many, fishing is not just a job but a way of life, passed down through generations. The dam could also alter the downstream flow of the river, affecting water availability and quality for communities and ecosystems far beyond the immediate area. This could have cascading effects on ecosystems and communities in India and Bangladesh. The river's health is intrinsically linked to the well-being of millions of people who live along its banks. The Himalayas are a global biodiversity hotspot. This mountain range is a treasure trove of unique species and ecosystems. They are home to a wide array of plant and animal species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. The loss of any species here would be a loss for global biodiversity. The Motuo Dam could threaten this biodiversity. The construction and operation of the dam could lead to habitat loss and fragmentation, pushing some species to the brink of extinction. It could push some species closer to extinction. Endangered species already struggling to survive could find their habitats further diminished, and their chances of survival even slimmer. The dam's construction could also lead to deforestation and habitat fragmentation. Large-scale deforestation would not only destroy habitats but also contribute to climate change by releasing stored carbon into the atmosphere. This would further endanger vulnerable species. The loss of habitat is one of the leading causes of species decline worldwide. The environmental risks associated with the Motuo Hydropower Station are significant. They cannot be ignored. The potential for widespread ecological damage is too great to overlook. A thorough and independent environmental impact assessment is crucial. This assessment must be comprehensive, taking into account all possible environmental, social, and economic impacts. This assessment must consider the project's long-term ecological consequences. Only by understanding the full scope of its impact can we make informed decisions that balance development with environmental stewardship. Section 6. A river divided, the geopolitical fault lines. The Yarlung Tsangpo River is not just a source of water and energy, it is also a source of geopolitical tension. China's upstream dams have raised concerns in India and Bangladesh. These countries are heavily dependent on the river's water. They fear that China could use its control over the river for political leverage. India is particularly concerned about the Motuo Hydropower Station. The dam would be located in a seismically active region. India fears that an earthquake could cause the dam to collapse. This would unleash a catastrophic flood downstream. India is also worried that China could use the dam to manipulate water flow during times of drought or conflict. Bangladesh, too, is uneasy about China's dam-building spree. Bangladesh is highly vulnerable to floods. It is concerned that the Motuo Dam could exacerbate flooding during the monsoon season. Bangladesh also relies on the river for agriculture and fishing. It fears that the dam could reduce water flow and harm its economy. The Yarlung Tsangpo River is a shared resource, but it is also a potential flashpoint for conflict.